Hey guys, I'm John B.
And I'm Callie Lewis. We are here at the National Restaurant Association show at the LRS booth. This place is kicking.
This whole show is amazing. It's not
There
like
is
any
so
technology
much food
show.
here.
It's awesome. I'm going to be so
Darren
fat.
Tristano, the Executive Vice President of Technomic. Welcome.
Thank you. This is definitely the place to come if you want to try new foods and eat for free.
I like those things.
Yes.
I am actually trying to be good. I started this like a couple weeks ago, and I came here and I'm freaking out because I just want to eat everything.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This is not a place to come if you're on a diet, for sure.
Definitely not.
But this is a good place for you to come because you research all kinds of, you do the math literally on the entire industry. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Okay, well, I work for an organization called Technomic. We are a market research firm in the food service industry. So we do a lot of research around what consumers want, how those needs are evolving, what restaurants are doing, and really how they're connecting with their consumer base to really satisfy these evolving needs. So it's a lot of fun.
All right, so evolving needs. Let's talk about bacon.
She loves bacon.
I still haven't found the bacon here, but
I'm sure you will find some bacon. Although I don't smell bacon. Usually you might smell it if it was cooking. But
I've noticed a big trend, obviously in bacon, but also in the health food industry. It seems like these two things are rising at the same time. Are they clashing? You tell us, what's going on here?
Well, you know, the bad news is for the bacon industry, there's a lot of pigs losing their life over it. But
we had to go there?
Of course.
We've got to start there.
She used to have a little baby pet pig. I don't know.
no.
I tell everybody that. She loves bacon, and she used to have a little pet pig. I mean, come on.
Listen, I'm a meatitarian, so I'm the right person to talk to.
Wow.
Now, what's interesting about bacon is, I mean, we all know how bacon's used. It's at breakfast, side item, sometimes center of the plate. We see it on burgers. It's used everywhere.
Salads?
Salads, definitely. So if you want something healthy, but you want it to taste good, throw some bacon in.
Right.
But where is it moving to? What we've seen is a movement towards desserts. More bacon, moving towards chocolate-covered bacon on a stick.
Yes.
We've certainly seen Jack in the Box introduce a bacon milkshake.
Yes.
Right, and we tried
We
one.
tried it on the live show.
I gotta tell you.
Bacon frosting I've tried.
Yes.
Disgusting.
That didn't go well for me.
Really good flavors. And now it's moved toward bacon martinis.
Yes.
And certainly bacon Bloody Marys with a stick of bacon in that spicy Bloody Mary. So it's a great combination. Beverages, desserts, breakfast, it's everywhere.
Well,
So is that...
I'm sorry, but I got to go back to this whole health issue because you mentioned that you could still have something healthy, and I was thinking like a salad and bacon bits. You know, that'd probably be good. Although you and I don't maybe eat salad, but some people might do that.
He doesn't eat vegetables at all.
I don't want vegetables.
Oh, watch the fiber, because that can be dangerous.
You gotta have lots of fiber.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly clear in here.
Oh, God.
Good to know.
But what I'm wondering about is, you know, we see restaurants introducing things on their menus where they're like showing calorie counts and they've got all these healthy menu items. How much is the healthy aspect driving growth in the industry? And are people going to restaurants to eat healthy?
Well, what we're finding is there's a delicate balance between both indulgence and healthfulness. Now, when we do research, consumers indicate they eat healthier at home, but they go to a restaurant to indulge. They want to go to eat something that's craveable, has a lot of flavor, taste, that's prepared using butter and salt. So they avoid that at home but go out to restaurants to look for it.
So they're splurging when they go out.
They are. But what's happening today is that restaurants have to really reach out to both groups, which means you can have indulgence, but you have to offset it with some healthy items. And that's important.
Back to the nutrition information on the menus. What's driving that? Because more and more restaurants are putting that nutrition information there. If you talk to a number of people here, half of them are going to say they love that, half of them are going to say they hate it.
Well, if you ask the restaurant operators, there's a heavy cost involved. Certainly it swings the consumer either away from the restaurant or towards different items. But what's driving it is the government trying to regulate nutrition for chain restaurants primarily. So there's a lot of proactivity. Restaurants can add nutrition and thus avoid being sued by consumers who ate so much at the restaurant they wanted to sue them because it was their fault they made those choices.
Is this like McDonald's with the whole, they did that movie about it and then they caught all kinds of flack? Did people actually sue McDonald's?
You know, there were a lot of lawsuits over obesity. There
Wow.
really were. And if you think back, it was around 2003 that Super Size Me came out.
Yeah.
McDonald's shifted away from the super size. They added salads, chicken, all of these other alternatives, in addition to a Big Mac and a Quarter Pounder.
We actually are going to be talking to Ed Rinsey, the former CEO of McDonald's, who was involved in a lot of the salads.
The changes?
And also the McNuggets, and, you know,
Love
but a lot of the
McNuggets.
other stuff. So that'll be interesting, just a side note.
Yeah, so I'm interested in, you know, if companies like McDonald's are moving away from the super size kind of things and towards the healthy side, what's happening to, I mean, used to be they would upsize everything for profitability. You know, how are they getting their profits? Are they just raising prices across the board? What are we going to expect to see across, you know, from pricing trends in the industry?
Well,
Any idea?
just an interesting story about supersizing. Ray Kroc, who founded the brand and really grew it, didn't believe in supersizing. He believed if consumers wanted a second serving of French fries, they would buy one. And it really was the movie industry that carried over with large buckets of popcorn, which converted into large sizes of soft drinks and of French fries. So I think what we're seeing is, we've seen the emergence of small plates, which are a lot easier for consumers to control, flexible portion sizes, an introduction of ingredients that are fresh, less calories, less fats, and preparation styles that are designed to enhance flavor, not just to fry and to grill things. So it's really evolved to a point where you can taste the food, and for those restaurants that offer food that tastes good and is healthy, they're the clear winners today.
Real quick, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the technology trends that restaurants are having to think about and implement. Like, what's going on there? I know that's a wide open question.
Because that could be in the back kitchen, like, don't they have computerized grills and stuff
They
now?
do.
But then on the front side, they put like menu boards with displays
Yeah, the
and
menu
all
boards
kinds
seem
of
very
stuff.
popular these days.
Well, in the back of house, you're really looking at efficiency. But what's very important today is customer-facing technology. And it is not the boomer generation that's driving this, because they're struggling with it. They are, in fact, very confused and very disappointed at all of this integration. So
Disappointed, really?
Yes, because it makes it harder. For example, some restaurants have iPads where you have to do the ordering.
Oh, that's right.
You gotta know how to use an iPad to order your food.
Yeah.
And they don't have printed menus, because that's not the way their philosophy works.
Scary.
So when you think about it generationally, the Gen X, they're kind of going with the flow, they're doing what their kids are doing. But the millennial generation, 20 to 35-year-olds, are really driving mobile technology, iPads in the stores, different levels of how televisions are integrated. So that technology is becoming increasingly important to the youngsters. And certainly the next generation, the ones born after the internet, want even more involved. So that's a driver for it. Restaurants are responding by contemporizing and bringing some of those into the system without making it a confusing process and drawing attention away.
Good stuff. Well, Darren,
I think
thank
we
you.
have to let you go.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
I really appreciate the insight into the industry and all of the health food stuff and the technology stuff. That's great. So thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me be here today.
You guys can find out more from Darren at technomic.com, and your Twitter handle is?
Yeah, you on Twitter?
Darren Tristano.
There you go.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, and thank you guys for joining us.
Stick around. We got lots more coverage here from the National Restaurant Association. And we'll
I'm
be
Valley
right back.
Liz.
I'm
That's
John
John
B.
B. Bye.
Bye.